Rob?
This is never ending. I've got some more Lego minis from the Batman movie coming out on my birthday. Like I haven't said it enough. Um, February 10th when the movie comes out, and I've been doing a pretty good job of, feeling the packets and figuring out, ooh, I think I know who this is. This should be Orko, or Orca, I believe. It's a Batman villain. This is really obscure even for this guy right here. I might have to do some looking. Maybe it's somebody they created for the film, but anyway, there were two bags on the shelf at Walmart when we were going through, and I grabbed one. I can definitely feel the fins here, and I can feel the mouth. So this has to be Orca. And this other one, I was trying to figure out who it was, and my wife's like, why don't you just buy both of them? So this is a total crapshoot. This could totally be somebody I already have, because I wasn't really, as we were walking through, rather than sitting there and trying to feel for 5 or 10 minutes of who or what it is. She's like, oh, so what if you get a double? Maybe you could use it for pieces for somebody else. So we'll open up the one that I'm 99% sure what it is, because it says probably one of the easiest ones to feel because it's so definite. Yep, see? There we are. I could totally feel this fin and this fin. You can feel the head. So this is Orca. This has got to be... if this is a Batman villain, this is really going to surprise even me. There's the mouth, the head on it, so you could kind of see inside of the killer whale's head. Pretty cool. This was one I was definitely hoping to try and be able to get here. So we got one more. Like I said, I pretty much have all the ones that I want. If I scored Barbara Gordon out here, then I would be 100% satisfied. Lobster Batman might be kind of cool just because he's in the trailer. So I don't think I have a Batman in here. Watch it be Zodiac. So here we go. Yep, Zodiac. I had my suspicions when I opened it, so we're into the land of doubles. Like I said, it was the second, the last one on the shelf, and I probably should have felt a little bit better in the bag, because I would have said, well, I just spent $3 for no reason. But hey, you never know if somebody out there is going to want to do some type of trade. So there are the two that I have, but I did get Orca, which I am perfectly fine with. Will this be the last one? It's hard to tell. This video could just keep going and going and going. Hello everyone, welcome to Rob's Rogues and the BatmanUniverse.net. Today we're taking a look at the Lego Batman movie. This is the Joker Battle Training. This is set 30523. I didn't realize they were going to do, I mean, I kind of had to think they probably were do one of these little mini bags, and this guy was, I want to say $6, $7, and I got him at my local Meijer, M-E-I-J-E-R, very much like Walmart. I talk about them quite a bit if you don't have a Meijer. I like Meijer more than I like Walmart, but they're really slow on getting stuff. So I'm not exactly sure, because I'm filming a lot of this Lego stuff, boom, 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 one right after the other, getting ready for, continuing on for the Lego Batman movie week of the premiere on February 10th. It happens to be somebody's birthday. Whose birthday is it? Oh, this guy's. So that's going to be fun to go see a Batman movie on my birthday. It's Lego, so that's all right with me. I picked this up for one main reason, the Joker. I'm trying to talk myself out of picking up the Joker Harley Quinn set. That Joker is a little different. This is a more traditional Joker. There is another Joker that comes with the set of balloons that you've seen in the trailer, and he's flying away, and the conversation between Batman and the Joker is, I'm your greatest enemy, and Batman says, well, actually, Superman's my greatest enemy. That whole thing, that's a Lego set, and I didn't want another Batman. And I think they actually give you the pieces to build a Batman here. But this was a cheaper way to get, if there is a Batman in here, I think there is, because I thought, oh, we're giving you all the pieces, we might as well give you the ability to build Batman. But I wanted the Joker, and the Joker that comes with the long tails. So I see this here. I don't think there's actually a Batman in here. I thought, oh great, the box pieces in here, this is going to be for Batman's cape, which means we're probably going to get Batman. I don't actually think we get Batman in this. Because these tails are so long on the Joker, I think it's for the Joker. So this is something I'm actually going to, I was going to put together on camera, but I'm looking at the camera battery and I'm down to 4 minutes. It's 49 pieces, and I don't know if I can get all this put together without having to go downstairs and can I do it in 3 minutes? That'll be interesting. If there's a cut in the video, I can almost literally put this together without the instruction manual. I think it's probably going to take me longer than 3 minutes to do this. I don't know. There's the directions. So if I can do it in 3 minutes, that we'll know that this is a quick little video. So this should be just the Joker's tails. Yeah, that's nice. Why it's that hard plastic, I don't... Not plastic, you know what I mean. It's that funky cloth material. So the Joker... Oh wow, this goes up over... Huh. This may be longer than 3 minutes. So it looks like this comes over the top here. I'll try and put the Joker together. I don't think I'm going to get the rest of it all done. I think this goes up in his arms. No, it folds over. I got it. I got it. So this one comes up over the top. If it goes over his arms, I'm going to have to... So like that. Except the directions, it does show that it's getting folded over. So it goes like that. And this, much like Alfred's. See, that's a really hard... If it was a nice soft cloth cape, yeah, I'm getting down to a minute here. So at least I'm going to put the Joker together on camera. So there's the Joker. So I like the long tails, but you can see that I'm going to have to bend those to get him to work. So he'll set down on the ground like that. So I was really kind of hoping to be able to put all of this together on camera, being it's only 40-some pieces, but the camera is going to run out of available space. So when we come back, I'll have this all put together and we'll just kind of look at the set put together. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And here is the other side of the Joker. Very typical Joker body that we've received before. Not very much change has been done there. Again, the tails are new. The different expressions and the different face for the Lego movie, I get why they're doing all of that. The hair is a little bit crazier than previous Jokers. The tails I thought was the cool thing, and this is a big reason why I wanted this particular set, was to get this version of the Joker. And like I said, the only reason I didn't get the balloon chase thing is I just didn't want another Batman. So you could either get this set or the balloon one and get the Joker and Batman. All right, let's take a look at the rest. I freed up 19 minutes, and I'm sure there's somebody out there going, oh, I didn't want to see you put this whole thing together. Well, I'm sorry. I sit here and go through the whole video. I'm probably going to tick somebody off. Rob, I didn't want to see this. There's a fast forward button down here. You can just kind of slide the scroller if you don't want to see this part. Sometimes people like to see these put together, like how hard is it? Can my kid put these together? Is it going to be a pain in the butt? The Joker kind of sits up there. With everything that is going on with Ben Affleck right now, in is he going to direct, not direct? We'll give something to talk about here while I'm putting this together, hopefully not really slow. So this must be, get the gun here for the Joker. This should go together pretty quick. I'm not calling, like this is the end of the DC Cinematic Universe. Yes, I think that there is some truth to the point of DC kind of running amok and not really officially knowing what they want to do necessarily. How is that going to go on? It shows it going on that way. So this is how all these are going to launch. So this flyer turns around, it's probably going to knock. Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. So they don't really show it too well on here. With this piece turning around, that you see here is this little tiny knob. So as these get wedged in here the best that they can, wow. I am going to pause the camera because this is kind of a pain in the butt. Alright, for me this isn't working out the way that it's supposed to. These are getting wedged in here the best that they can. They're kind of going in on the side. Like that one I can get in, but trying to get a second one in, it's pushing this cylinder over and it's not quite working. So I'm going to go without it. I think it'll be fine without having the grain pieces on there. I don't think it's working exactly like the Lego company thought it was going to. I appreciate they're trying to give you a little bit of a firing mechanism. It would be cool to turn this around and it'll go boom, 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 pop them all off. But what I was saying is some people are kind of up in arms like, oh my gosh, this is the end of the DC universe. They just ought to scrap it and yada yada this or whatever. Yeah, I know everybody was excited to see Ben Affleck direct the Batman movie. I get it. I was excited too. But what I don't want is for him to get in over his head. I mean, not only is he help writing it, even if Chris Terrio took it over, but he's writing it, directing it, producing it, filming it, starring in it. One of those things is going to suffer after a while. And I don't care what you say. There was even comments early on about him trying to find, a different type of a bat suit that some people think, oh, he's just directing it, somebody's behind the camera. He's got to look behind the camera and figure out how the shots are going to work, where he needs to be in the shots. Does the camera need to be raised? Does it need to be up and down? He's got to go through all the casting, all the pre-production, all the post-production, rather than just standing behind the camera and being Batman. And at the end of the day, I don't think, because we know how everybody is, not only in Hollywood, but just a lot of us that spend time online looking at stuff, you're going to hear people like, he should have never directed it, the Batman movie suffered because he was doing too much. It's like, which side are you going to start complaining about? I think that's the thing that drives me more battier, no pun intended, than anything. The people that will just want to start hating on something. Yeah, it would have been really cool to have Ben Affleck direct a Batman movie, and people go, he's an Oscar-winning director. Has he ever directed a movie that's going to have like a $370 million budget or whatever? It's going to be a crazy amount of money that they're going to throw towards Ben to direct this thing, and he's never directed a huge budget movie like this, even though he may have been looking over Zack Snyder's shoulders while they were filming Batman versus Superman and maybe asking questions. He probably got to the point, and we've seen it in interviews where people were asking him about the Batman movie, and he was trying to promote Live by Night, and he's probably starting to realize, I can't even get to Live by Night, let alone anything else. I don't know. I don't think I would have wanted to be in his shoes. I would rather have somebody that gets it, that totally understands that type of a big budget movie. Ben will obviously be there to help. Like, I'd like to do this. So he had said in his press release, kind of look for somebody to co-direct it with him or a partner. So he could be in front of the camera being Batman and kind of saying stuff, hey, it might be kind of cool if we do X, Y, or Z. So at the end of the day, I would rather have him be like Michael Keaton, and you walk away from the movie and go, wow, he did a great job at being Batman, rather than going, I don't know. I don't know if I'd have done that. He shouldn't have done both. We're going to hear that. So I'm fine. And I'm not, I know things are kind of loopy over at Warner Brothers right now. Like, what is going on? This isn't really set really easy on here. I don't think it's meant to. I think it's meant to be just put together. And this is a part that I'm not entirely sure. Again, their directions are not the best. Oh, I see. Oh, right. So, well, no. How does that go together? Oh. This is the fun part about putting these sets together, as you sit here and look at the directions and go, I don't get what you want me to do. So the bat is is it just supposed to set up here? Oh, I get it. See, they don't say anything in directions. You're supposed to just look at it and guess. This stuff is balancing on here because you have the gun, and the goal is to be able to shoot the stuff that is balanced up here off of this Batman. I get jokes. So that's what you would do with this set. Put the gun in the Joker, then you would turn the gun around and you would fire all of these green pieces towards that bat and towards the little like grapple thing. While spinning this around, you can knock that stuff off. I get jokes. So that was really pretty easy to put together. I made it harder than what it needed to be, but at least write some place set. Then fire gun knock off. So it doesn't even show that being done. It does show it up here, them being knocked off, but still. So that was the set. Hopefully that was okay. I put this together on film. Somebody's probably looking at it going, oh my God, Rob, please don't do that again. I thought I would just give a little bit of talking points about my feelings on the whole Ben Affleck thing, and hopefully that was made sense by putting this together, because I was spending more time looking at the directions going, what the hell? But today we've been taking a look at the Lego Batman movie set, the Joker Battle Training, set 30523. And as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues and the BatmanUniverse.net, signing off saying we will see you guys next time.